Good morning and welcome to the Daily Misanthrope for Friday, the 10th of July. Thank God it's Friday. Our epigraph today is from La Rochefoucauld. Hypocrisy is the homage vice pays to virtue. Hold on to that, because today's follies are almost all people borrowing a costume they hadn't earned. A badge, a uniform, a virtue, and being caught the instant the real thing walked into the room, because they never thought that would actually happen. Well, our folly of the day comes from Florida. Where else, of course? A 46-year-old man bolted illegal red and blue lights to his black Suburban, added a spare 2-foot light bar and a gun, and set out to pull people over. Like what, just for fun? Just for kicks? On his very first traffic stop, the maiden voyage of his little highway empire, he lit up an undercover Hillsborough County Sheriff deputy. Way to go, guy. The one car in the county that outranked his costume. The lesson isn't that he was unlucky. The impersonator's whole enterprise assumes a world uniformly weaker than his pretense, and no such world has ever existed. The real thing is always out there, unmarked. Way to go, guy. From The Wire, a man rolling stolen copper off the West Seattle Bridge at 1 a.m, carrying meth, wire cutters, and a throwing knife. Whoa. A Georgia woman who built a fake return empire, buy the $1,000 rug, keep the receipt, return a cheap knockoff. Oh, she thought she was so smart. A 25-year-old charged marvelously as an organized retail crime supervisor for lifting $28,000 of tools from Home Depot. $28,000 from Home Depot. I kind of feel guilty if I spend $12 at Home Depot. A telehealth founder who spent $40 million convincing healthy Americans they had ADHD. Do you have ADHD? I guess you do. Probably do if you saw this guy. And a Margate man who special ordered $4,000 of liquor for a wedding. He said for a wedding, unquote. Paid with a fistful of bad cards and discovered the wedding was his own arrest. Oops. In our Lazy Town section, the prize goes to a young Japanese police officer who did not want to attend his own farewell party. So he phoned in a bomb threat to the restaurant hosting it. The venue was evacuated. He will now have a great deal of free time in which not to socialize. Wow, I guess he was afraid, per Japanese culture, that he would lose face or maybe be dishonored if he just simply didn't show up. And over in the villages of Florida, where else, Jason Bateman, worth an estimated $60 million, went on a podcast to explain that the truly cheap people are his rich friends who merely inherited their money, a distinction the inheritors and possibly the accountants will find fascinating, interesting. Maybe he wants to cut loose some of his fans in the theater. So today's Misanthrope Index sits at 8.7 of a nearly full Walken of 9.0. It's distinguished, advanced practitioner. We are showing up here for human folly, powered by the eternal conviction that the switch you flip is the only switch that matters. Today's Daily Misanthrope, brought to you by attorney Christopher Carson. Reporting the follies of humanity without illusion. I hope you enjoyed this issue. Please remember to like, subscribe, especially subscribe, and join. And by the way, subscribing is free. You get a regular email digest to your email inbox, and you get to learn about some people a lot dumber than you are and laugh with a superior feeling in your heart. Stay disappointed, my friends. Happy Friday.